Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in. Today we got a beautiful build for you, and today we're building for Deputy Smitty of the RP community. Not only are we building for him, we're welcoming as a new Stincebuilt partner here. And if you know who Deputy Smitty is, you're gonna put up this clip right here.
2 units at 1105.
Oh my lord!
Oh my god, that was a 1000% misclick.
Oh my lord! Get me away from this guy.
That being said, we're building a brand new system. Today we're building the 7950X3D, all on the beautiful B650 carbon board coming in from MSI. We're pairing it all off with an MSI 4080 Gaming X Trio, and we're juicing it all together with that 16-core CPU, the 6000 CL30 RAM coming in from Team Group, a 2 terabyte Western Digital black drive coming in the 850X, phenomenal NVMe drive coming over from Western Digital, and we're putting this all into the H9 Flow from NZXT. We got 10 Corsair fans cooling us. We got that beautiful LCD XT cooler coming in from Corsair as well. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Do we hit this PC out of the park? Come over and join us live any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern as well, and we hope to see you soon. That being said, let's go over to the build station. Let's get started on today's beautiful build for Smitty. Man, look at all those beautiful parts, Smitty. All right, guys, we're gonna go top down, and let's get started. Today's motherboard, we're starting off with right away is the B650 Carbon from MSI. Absolutely killer motherboard. It's one of our favorite motherboards right now. If for price or performance, not really much beats this motherboard right now. If you're going like, let's say, new Zen 4, 100% recommend. This is probably one of our favorite boards right now to build on, stability-wise. I mean, if you're a streamer and content creator, I mean, look at the amount of USB 2.0 we have, or 3.2, I'm sorry, USB 3.2 we have on the back. A lot of USB connectivity. It's an absolutely killer system for that. I started first off with the CPU. Today's CPU, 7950X3D, absolutely killer system. If Smitty plans on doing any kind of like dual streaming, things like that, he can use the CPU to help him out here. Absolutely killer. Dropping it down and in. What flavor we got today?
Spilling the water on the motherboard.
Oh, don't do that. What do we got today? Today we have a sparkling black raspberry. Okay. I will hydrate after I get this down and in. Thank you, Roddy. CPU's down and in. Getting our standoffs because we're going to do our RAM and our NVMe drive next. For our fans aside as well. 10 Corsair fans today, guys. Last of our standoffs going in place for the cooler. There we go. Next, we're gonna work on our NVMe drive, which today we have the 850X coming in from Western Digital. It's an absolutely killer drive. The speed's up to 7,300 megabytes per second, 2 terabytes, plenty of storage for Smitty. It's a monster build today. It is indeed a monster build for Mr. Smitty. Getting all the juicy frames, single PC streaming easily done on this one. I mean, we have a cadet system as well. If you guys don't know, also Mr. Messer. We have a cadet system over there that's really good. It's dedicated for single PC gaming and streaming on TARP.
Let's get ready.
And I think that builds right around like 1,400 or so, I believe. Cover our NVMe drive. Down on the latch, there we go. NVMe drive is now in. Next will be our RAM, 6000 CL30. Really tight timings are really good for the new Zen 4 CPUs. They really like, 6000 is really the sweet spot for RAM for DDR5 for those CPUs, and then you get a really tight timings with the CL30, and it just performs really well, especially on this motherboard with this CPU. And today we have the beautiful Delta RAM, as you see here. I think Smitty's going for pretty much a blue and white theme, if I'm not mistaken, right, Smitty? Do you have to know a lot about PCs for the stream? No, we do a lot of education. People are like, they come here, even people on our YouTube, exclamation point YouTube, they learn a lot about the PCs, the specs, the hardware, the installation process. I mean, really every PC is me building, every stream we have here on Twitch or on YouTube is me building one of our PCs, either for a partner, for a client. I mean, it's just a small fraction of the amount of PCs that we build. You know, we build 3 times a week, just about 51 weeks a year. So we build about 150 PCs across our YouTube a year, on our Twitch, everything. Our VODs are all accessible. Most of the VODs, I think you have to republish them, but we have most of our VODs accessible. You can come over and check them out, see what we're building, all the specs. We have a really active Discord. You ask questions about tech and community. It's just a great space to be. 7950X3D, we've got our standoffs for the Corsair iCUE LCD XT. That's the H150i. We have this all in the beautiful B650 Carbon coming in from MSI. We have a 2 terabyte NVMe drive here on our primary Gen 5 supported slot here, which is the 850X from Western Digital Black. And we have 6,000 megahertz and 32 gigs of DDR5 at CL30 coming in from Team. Absolutely killer stuff. We're gonna move on to the case now, guys. The case for today is the H9 Flow coming in from NZXT. What is the giveaway coming? We got a bunch of PCs coming soon. All right, let's get it all opened up. Look at this beautiful case. When we know the giveaways here, follow our social media, be a part of our streams and our community. We're always talking about stuff. We're always giving stuff away. It's always the best way to get be in the loop. All right, let's go top down, all right? We're going in with the motherboard. Today is a beautiful motherboard, the B650 Carbon. It's got the 750X radio on it, a 2 terabyte Western Digital black drive, and then our beautiful 6,000 megahertz of RAM. Dropping all down and in. Let's get our screws that we need. All right, it's all in with the motherboard B650 Carbon. Let me give you a close-up, all right? Close-up of this beauty. Magnetic screwdriver, yeah, it's a magnetic tip only, yeah. Next, we're gonna start working on our fans and our front panel connections. Get those all dialed in. Let's get started on the rest of our front panel connections really quick. So today we have Type-C, USB 3.0 header, front panel header, and then our HD audio. We'll start connecting all of these. All right, let's get our Type-C in. There we go. We're gonna put on the front panel connection chat. We're gonna do all of our cable management in the meantime. Let's get our front panel cable in. This is for our power and reset switch. Once we get these cables in, we're gonna move on to our fans. Cable management's all but done here. We have to run our HD audio cable, and then we're gonna move on to the fans. All of our cables are already kind of pre-managed in the back. You can see right there. I was working on the cable management. So we're gonna first work on our bottom fans. Pop our filter out. They're 120s. We have 120s throughout. We have 10 120 millimeter Corsair iCUE fans. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of cables that go into these 10 fan Corsairs. So I'm trying to dial and get them all kind of wired up right now back here. There we go. Yep. So we're gonna put our intake on the side here, these MLs. All right, once we get these fans in chat, next we'll be working on the power supply. So let me just get these in, get these ran. All right, put these fans in chat. This is the hardest part, honestly. It's just getting all these wires so they're not getting all slacked up. We're putting them in. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Put the rear fan in, chat. We'll put this rear fan in, and then we're going to move on to our power supply. There we go. Rear fan's in. Let's get going. You guys want to see some of the cable management back here? I mean, we're looking mighty fine already on some of the fans. Look at that. Shush. That's clean. Get the power supply out. 1,000 watts of PCIe ATX 3.0 power coming from MSI today. Guys, you guys don't know, we're big MSI fans here at Stincebuilt. We're one of the big MSI partners here in the tier 2 system integrator space. MSI sends us really good pricing. We're able to pass on to our customers. Shout out to MSI for always being awesome. This is the A1000G. We have these always stocked here in the shop. We always have boxes of them here because they're a fantastic power supply. I think we've probably used hundreds of these already. I think we maybe only had one bad power supply, and it wasn't a bad power supply, it was a bad cable. So, tells you the quality that MSI puts out. We love their stuff. We need SATA today, 24-pin main motherboard, EPS1 and EPS2 for our CPU. And last but not least, we're gonna round it out with our 12-volt high power. It's gonna be our power for our CPU. All these other cables are gonna go back in the bag here, on with our power cable, and into the motherboard box we go. Let's get all our power ran for this power supply. Got our SATA in. Next, we're gonna put in our 12-volt high power. There we go. There we go. All of our cables are in. Get this bad boy hooked up. Actually, I'll give you a rear cable management view so you can see where people are always asking me, where do those go in here? Oh, here they go right here. We have front close-up really quick because we're gonna start running all these cables. The big one's gonna be our power cables for our CPU. Just one in, our second. Go to the 24-pin main motherboard we go. All in, here we go. All right, chat, let me get the cooler out and get this started. There we go, looking good. All right, extra brackets go back in the box. I'll bring it a little closer so you guys can see. There we go, I'm gonna work on getting all the rest of these screws in the top. Which look absolutely stunning. There we go. All the screws are up top there. Nice. All right, all done. Holy cables, Batman. All I have left is just the GPU. I don't want you guys to see that. Oh, it's heavy. Look at there. Here we go. All right, guys, get this beautiful 4080 out for Smitty. The RTX 4080 Gaming X Trio from MSI. Look at that monstrosity. I think it's a beast. Our screws are out. These 3 PCI expansion slots. Look at this beautiful GPU in chat. Here we go. You ready for the thunk, chat? You ready for the thunk? The Thunkus from the Chunkus. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is, chat. Nice little thunk. We are done. We are all done. Sheesh. It's time to light up. I think that's a shot right about there.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Stince. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.